Hello from CheatNature.com. This is Mark Josie, and today we'll be doing another back to old school shooting video. So it's going to be super exciting. Picking one of my air guns in the huge collection that I have. So haven't touched them for a while, over 1 year not touching them. Not sure if they still work, but we'll try them out together. So if the seals don't work and the CO2 is leaking, well, you can be prepared for any surprises. But anyway, let's see if they still work, okay? Honest review here, okay? This is the gun I am going to shoot today. But actually not this one. I want to shoot another one that is the same model. This is the CP99 Compact. It's kind of hard to see. Let me get my little flashlight helper. Okay, so that okay, that's good enough. This is the Night TN32. I love it like this. This is my camera lighting. You see, this is this thing, the diffuser thing, is so stuck there now. It's actually from Head and Shoulder shampoo. Love it. Okay, anyway, so wow, now we can see, right? Nice and shiny. So this is the Walther CP99 Compact. It's a very sexy gun. It's super slim and compact. It's really compact for the hand. Like when you hold it like that, it's totally wrapped around the handle, nice and smooth. Okay, this part is plastic with the lower frame, but the top is definitely metal, and I sanded myself. So basically, just use sandpaper and stuff to sand and made it a dual tone. So not the best job ever, but it looks pretty cool. This side haven't sanded yet. Maybe I should do it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I actually sanded the trigger. Don't ask me how I did it. I think I took some sandpaper and then carefully just sand it like that because I was afraid to take apart the gun at first. So basically just sand it carefully, slowly, and it made it that way. So it looks pretty cool like that, right? Even the CO2 turning knob right here is sanded too. That looks pretty cool. So this is a blowback BB gun, BB pistol, air pistol. The good side is they have the cutout with the ejection port right here. That looks super nice. Not as nice as the KWC brand blowback, but it's better than the HPP from Jumrex before that. That is like totally lame. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Okay, so for my memory, shooting this gun before, the power is kind of low, and usually it's like 350 FPS or so, or even lower. It's not a very high power gun. It can't even get to the 400 FPS, of course. The most vivid memory with this gun is the CO2 dies off very quick. Not that it cannot shoot, but you need to cock the gun and then shoot. So basically, it's not enough air to do the blowback action. Maybe I was shooting kind of fast, and as you can see, it comes with a dropout stick mag that holds like, I don't know, 16 round, 18 rounds, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. Basically, this is not like a brand new review of the gun, but more like a revisit after not touching these guns for a long time. Now, let me show you another one here, which is the same gun but in black. As you can see, I got a lot of guns, and some of them are even duplicated. So this is the black version. It looks more mean and, you know, like agent-like, you know, the James Bond vibe. Now this thing is pretty cool. This is the laser. You can turn on the laser by using this little button here. With the flashlight, now we can see it, okay? Go like that, and now the laser is on, okay? Now, surprisingly, the laser is installed with the stock battery, and I haven't changed it once. So I got this gun like 2 years ago or so. No, 3 years. Not sure, maybe 2 or 3. And so yeah, the battery is still working. I haven't used it a lot, but you can see battery is still working. Now this is a quick detach thing. You just pull down this little button, and you can slide out right away. Now this thing is specially made for the CP99 Compact. It's not made for firearm, but it's very nice to have this attachment. You can see you don't even need to pull anything. You just slip it on like that. Okay. And of course, this one will fit on the other one too, because they're the same model. Okay, so it's snapped in place, and the blowback is not going to kick the thing out, so it's actually quite sturdy. Okay, you try to go like that, and it's not going to come out. Very sturdy. The battery goes in from the bottom with some little cells, LR44, something like that. So yeah, I don't really like shooting. Not sure what that is. A little white spot there. Anyway, I don't really like shooting with a lot of accessories on the gun. It feels kind of clumsy, but you know, it's just good for look sometimes. Or sometimes you just want to like play those, you know, pull out and like you don't even need to aim, you know, with the gun on laser mode, and you can go bam, 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 bam like that. So it's kind of cool. This is an action pistol, so you want to shoot fast, or even drop the mag out like that, and then have the second mag shoved in. You see, that's the problem with. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the mags will jam up sometimes, but it's fine. Okay, it's just take practice. Anyway, now a more exciting model of this gun is what I'm going to shoot today. So let's check that out. Right here, got a Smith & Wesson box. Oh my! This is the gun. This is the Reconversion. Now, what's more amazing about this thing is the same gun, as you can see, okay, with the cut-out ejection port. You can really see inside the valve is silver, so it makes a nice contrast. And also, the gun has a little, I don't know how you say it. It's not a recoil, but the gun just vibrates when you start to like rack the slide. Now, this compensator right here looks pretty cool on camera, but it's actually plastic. Do you believe that? It's actually plastic, and this gun shoots harder than the other one. Why? Because there's a screw right here at the Phillip head, the cross head screwdriver. So this thing is screwed and secured onto the fake outer barrel only. Okay, it is secured enough to keep the thing going and shooting. It's not going to fall off. But what's so cool is that the barrel is extended from right here to here. Not sure if you can see inside those holes, but you can see the barrel sticking out to this spot. So you get a little extension barrel with this version, like 2 inches or so. So it definitely gives you a better accuracy, groupings, and power and all that stuff. It gives you a little bit more, okay? So this gun is actually one of my favorite, not cheap, but favorite low-end action replica stuff like that. It's hard to find in Canada too. And so basically the same thing, stick mag, metal slide, blowback. It's I think that the thing is pretty good. It comes with a plastic rail or rail system right here that actually tubed over the thing and is secured by some screws here and here. So it's very sturdy as a race gun looking thing. Well, back then we don't have the tank flow gyro limited custom and all those, you know, the race gun series, so they're not available for us yet. So if we have one of these, this looks pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. The green dot sight is not the best, but it comes with the package. Now, surprisingly, when I turned that on today, after many months and like years of not shooting the thing, the battery is still working inside. So that is pretty impressive. I thought the battery is drained out already, but it didn't. So nice. This is what I'm going to test today. Now, before I start shooting, one more thing I want to show you is, whoa, got a lot of guns here today, huh? Now, this is the Walther Nighthawk. It's a more fancy and expensive version of that Walther gun, but it's actually not the same gun. This one is a pellet gun. Look at that. When you press the supposed to be slide locking lever, it just pops out the front part, and here you put a 8-shot rotary magazine. 8-shot mags. Oh, mine. It's not here. Okay. 8-shot mags. Okay. You put these with 8 pellets and just shove it in. There you go. This thing can be removed like this. Okay. Now this is supposed to be a mock silencer, and right here, as you can see, the barrel is threaded too. Now, one complaint is that they don't come with a plug or a fake, whatever you call that, like a fake cover over this thing. Whereas with the Beretta PX4 Storm, the Reconversion, at least mine, they have a little ring that you can put it back on here, and it covers up the threadings. Now this one doesn't. It just comes with this, so you either stick with the ugly silver side, or you stick with this on. Okay, so it just looks cool. It's not going to silence your gun, but what I find is I use some hockey tape and tape over the holes, and it's kind of mentally made it, spiritually made it a little bit quieter. Not sure if that is real, but haven't measured it yet, but it's not supposed to work. But after doing that with the hockey tape, it's just sort of quieted down. Well, these guns are actually super quiet already, but, you know, we all want a little bit more. Now, the one thing is, this gun comes with the iron sight, but it's useless because you cannot even see through the iron sight with the rail anyway. So they come with a scope, or not a scope, sorry, this is a red dot sight. Now this red dot sight is one of the smallest red dot, like with the smallest diameter right here. And I actually do like it myself. Yeah. Wow, still have battery. Oh my, look at that. You still have battery in it. You see the red dot? There we go. Okay, so yeah, after so long not playing with this thing, it's still working. Like it. Okay. So yeah, basically, this is a variant of the Walther series. Now, it comes from a magazine that is pretty interesting. This thing holds only the CO2 and not the pellet, so it's pretty cool. I think that, I don't know why the Umrex stopped selling these magazines. If I was like in my hot days with these guns, you know, really heated up, I would get a few of these mags. Now, why? Because you want to have these, like 2 or 3 of these ready on the hip, and then you can do action shooting. So you can also load and then thump and then put the next one in. Very cool. So yeah, it's a nice thing. Better than those that have the CO2 already inside the gun, and you're like doomed to, you know, go restart your game. Now with these, okay, you have to unscrew from the bottom. Yeah, you have to unscrew from the bottom, and then unscrew here, and then put. It definitely make you feel like you are on a reset point. So it's not fun because you feel that your game is interrupted and restarted, right? Now with these, you don't. You just need to prepare some mags ready on the table or whatever. You just need to go, grab, next one, and then there we go, you know? Like, it's a different kind of joy. It's fast-paced and it fits the action vibe more. And that is why I like the KWC guns, because the KWC guns usually have the CO2 inside the mag, so you just need to buy spare mags and keep plugging spare mags in. One of my favorite is the GSG92. Now that one is really awesome. Right now they call it the Swiss Arm 92, and it's actually a full auto pistol when you can modify it inside. And what is so cool is you have all these spare mags laid out, and you can keep shoving spare mags. You can like the firearm guys when they do full auto at the range and stuff like that. You can do that indoor. That is really fun. Okay, now let's cut the talking now and time to get shooting. So let us shoot the Recon today for this video. Maybe the next video we'll shoot the other ones. Okay, so pellet gun oil. Whoa, it's leaking. Okay, as you can see, I just stored the pellet gun oil like this, and it's kind of leaking already. Oh my. I don't think anyone will say that in their video with their review, but just telling you the truth about air guns, you know. You cannot expect everything to be perfect. Sometimes you have leaking pellet gun oils. Okay, so unscrew the base, and then unscrew the little screw right here, just to make space. Okay, now let us take the CO2 and just touch the tip of it. So one drop of, oh my, squirting out. Okay, so put this back in like this. Okay, and tighten up the screw, which is extremely... Hey, the screw's not working. Ah, there we go. It works again. Okay. Now this thing, one thing is it's very hard to make a nice piercing hole with some CO2. So yeah, really need to use my thumb to... It hurts. Okay, I'm expecting this... What the... Okay, it hurts. Okay, I'm expecting it to work. Okay, so just go. Okay, there we go. Should be working. Okay, should be working. No, I'm not gonna try and see if it works, but it should be working. Now let us get loaded with some of these and let's check out the range. Okay, we're done with the first mag. Wow, extremely crazy groupings. Look at that. It's all done with one magazine of shots. It grouped totally in the same spot. Now the only thing missing, why it's kind of high, maybe like shooting kind of high, maybe because the green dot sight was sighted in for a closer range before. Now I moved back and it just shoot a little bit too high, but it's still grouping like crazy. Now the thing is not super powerful, but we can of course shoot here, see what happens. Oh, now let's check it out. The thing is still not cut in half yet, but I still have some air. So let's keep on shooting and see if we can rip the thing in half. Let's shoot the back. Okay guys, as you can see, this is the can. It's basically really done. Wow, it just ripped it in half. Okay, so that was a lot of fun with the with this thing. It's now like on the... Wow, it can still shoot. Let it like rest a bit. It's kind of loud with no BBs inside, but as you can see, the air is out and it cannot be cocked anymore. So let's just push this thing. Okay, there we go. So it's a pretty good air efficiency actually. My memory must be kind of bad from before. Shooting those guns that has like hundreds of shots. But anyway, now this thing, it's pretty good actually. It's out of my expectation. I was expecting like 4 or 5 megs of blowback only, but now this one gave me 7 full magazine of blowback shot today. It's not like the hardest hitting gun, but for cans and stuff, it's for sure okay. Now, one thing is super accurate with the green dot sight. As you can see, the grouping is extremely crazy. Yeah, for a BB shooter, 25 feet, that is insane amount of like very, very tight group. So extremely fun. We will shoot this thing again later on with comparison with my other raised guns. So maybe the Tank Flow Guild Witness Custom and stuff like that. We will test it out. Okay. Now this one so far is really accurate, and surprisingly, it gives me more mags than I thought. In the past, I thought like it would just shoot like 4 mags or so, but now 7 magazine, and if you let it sit for a while and rest, the CO2 get to warm up, you can get 8 magazine out of these things. Really good deal. Let's say each of them, you know, each mag maybe 16 round or 18 rounds. Well, that's a lot of shots already for blowback gun. Nice stuff. Okay, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.